Hello, future engineers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends, to your younger brothers and sisters who would want to take up engineering in the future, and to your relatives. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired, and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. So here is Vitamath 34. A triangle has the given sides and their angles. Solve the triangle and compute its area using area formula in terms of one side and the angles for the following triangles. So for part A, side A is 50, B is 60, and A is 40 degrees. Part B, A is 34.6, B 25.42, and C 17.42. Part C, B is 48.35, A is 64 degrees, 36 minutes, B is 38 degrees 42 minutes, and part D, A is 38, B is 23, and C is 15. And here, this will be your part, the blue ones. So for part A, side A is 50 and angle A is 40 degrees. This is acute. And the next side is 60 and it's just 10 units greater than A. So we expect that angle B is also acute angle, but it is more than 40 degrees. So big possibility is C is the longest side. So we are safe to use the law of sines in this case. So by the law of sines, A over sine A equals B over sine of angle B. Then C can be solved after we solve for angle B, which we expect that angle B is also acute but more than 40 degrees because of the fact that side B is 60 and it is only 10 units greater than 50. So substitute 50 as to sine of 40 degrees equals 60 as to sine of angle B. So using your calculator there, B is inverse sine of 60 sine 40 over 50, and angle B is equal to 50.47 degrees as expected to be greater than 40 degrees but acute. So from there, we can now solve angle C, which is equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 50.47 degrees. So angle C is 89.53 degrees. It is acute. It is just slightly lower than 90 degrees. So by law of sines, we can now compute side C's. Law of sine is safe in computing for the sides. It is just um, you just be careful in computing for the angles, especially if that angle is obtuse, because the calculator will always give us an acute angle. So by law of sines, C as to sine 89.53 degrees equals 50 as to sine of 40 degrees. 50 is given and 40 degrees is given. So C is 50 sine 89.53 degrees divided by sine 40, and C is 77.78 units. So these are the other angles, B 50.47 degrees and C 89.53 degrees, and that completes the solution of the triangle. So for the area, let's just use area of triangle equals C square sine of angle A sine of angle B divided by 2 sine angle C. So in terms of one side, as instructed here, C square sine angle B over 2 sine angle C. So it is 77.78 square sine of 40 degrees sine of 50.47 degrees divided by 2 sine of 89.53 degrees. So area of triangle is equal to 1,500 square units. So for part B, the shorter sides are 25.42 and 17.42. All sides are given, and the sum of the shorter sides is greater than 34.6. So this is the triangle is possible with these sides. So we compute angle A first because it is opposite to the longest side, and we expect that uh, it may be an obtuse angle. So by law of cosines, a square equals b square plus c square minus 2bc cosine of angle A. So substitute 34.6 square equals 25.42 square plus 17.42 square minus 2 times 25.42 times 17.42 cosine of angle A. So with your calculator, 25.42 square minus plus 17.42 square minus 34.6 square divided by the quantity 2 times 25.42 times 17.42, then shift cosine, then we can compute angle A, which is equal to 106.2 degrees. So it is an obtuse angle. Now that we have found angle A, definitely angles B and C will be acute, and the law of sines can be used here safely. So side A, 34.6 as to sine 106.2 degrees equals B, 25.42 as to sine of angle B equals 17.42 as to sine of angle C. So solving for angle B, it is equal to 25.42 sine 106.2 degrees over 34.6, then shift sine using the calculator. So angle B is 44.87 degrees, then 17.42 sine 106.2 degrees divided by 34.6, then shift sine of the answer, then we can compute angle C to be 28.91 degrees. So C is the smallest angle because it is opposite the shortest side. Then B is the middle angle, and it is opposite to 25.42. So that completes the solution. Then area of triangle, let's express it in terms of side A. So it is equal to a square sine angle B sine angle C all over 2 sine angle A. So area of triangle is a square sine angle B sine angle C over 2 sine angle A. So 34.6 square sine of 44.87 degrees sine of 28.91 degrees all over 2 sine of 106.2 degrees. So actually you can also use here in the denominator sine of 44.87 plus 28.91. That's the same as sine of 106.2 because the sum of these two angles is equal to 180 minus the sum of these two angles. 180 minus the sum is equal to 106.2, and sine of 106.2 is equal to sine of the sum of these two angles. So area of triangle is 212.6 square units. Then for part C, B is given and 48.35, it is opposite to this acute angle. A is 64 degrees 36 minutes, which is acute. So C can be computed, which is also acute. So the law of sines is safe in solving for this triangle. So C is 180 degrees minus 64 degrees 36 minutes minus 38 degrees 42 minutes. So angle C is equal to 76 degrees 42 minutes. Then by the law of sines, which is safe here, so A as to sine of A equals B as to sine of angle B equals C as to sine of angle C. And A is unknown. So A as to sine of 64 degrees 36 minutes equals 48.35 as to sine 38 degrees 42 minutes equals side C as to sine 76 degrees 42 minutes. So using the calculator, A is 48.35 sine 64 degrees 36 minutes over sine 38 degrees 42 minutes. So side A is 69.85 minutes. Then C is 48.35 sine 76.42 over sine 38 degrees 42 minutes. So C is 75.26 units. Then area of triangle is equal to, let's use B square this time. B square, side B square, sine angle A, sine angle C over 2 sine angle B. So that all the formulas are well represented. So B is equal to 48.35 square, then sine of 64 degrees 36 minutes, sine of C, which is 76 degrees 42 minutes over 2 sine of angle A, angle B, which is 38 degrees 42 minutes. So area of triangle is equal to 1643 square units to 4 significant figures. Then finally, for part D, all sides are given, but if you check the sum of the shorter sides B and C, 23 plus 15, is exactly equal to side A. Therefore, the triangle, no triangle can be formed with these sides. So given sides cannot form a triangle exactly. So therefore, there's no area here because no triangle can be formed with these sides. Then for your part, E, F, and G, these are the answers. So that's for part E. For part F, these are the answers. So I want you to solve this so that you can participate. And do not say that you mastered this. So please do so. Participate and verify that these are the answers. So that's it for this video, and I hope that you were able to follow the explanations and the solutions. And I hope that your knowledge in math is added and improved.